If you've ever wanted to bring an essential oil diffuser with you while traveling, but you didn't want to pack a large device, I am going to be reviewing these 3 travel essential oil diffusers that I've put to the test, and I think these are great when you are on the go. This is the Eden's Garden Mio Mist diffuser and the packaging that it comes in. And this is what it's going to look like. You've got the on-off button in the front, and then the charging is going to be underneath. It also comes with a small guidebook and a charger. So here we have the Essential Gardens Mio Mist diffuser. I have filled it with water. Doesn't take too much water. It suggests that you have 1 to 2 drops of essential oil in there. And then I'm going to put the cap on and you twist it. There we go. All right, so we've got the on-off button there. You turn it on, and the light comes on, and then, I don't know, can you see that stream? This is only a 60-second diffuser. It'll let you hear that it is very quiet. So actually, there is no noise whatsoever, and I'll let that continue to finish off its cycle, because the thing is that you turn it in the on position, the light comes on, it starts diffusing, but in order for it to go another 60 seconds, you have to manually turn it off and then turn it back on. So when it is done diffusing, I will show you that. All right, there we go. So light goes off when it's done. This is where it's diffusing from, but you still have to push it up and then push it back down in order for it to start again. This is the Plant Therapy Mini Portable Diffuser and the box that it comes in. So this is what it looks like. It comes with the USB cord and of course the instruction manual. And this is where you are going to be plugging it in, and then the on-off button, and it does light up. So here we have the Plant Therapy diffuser, obviously a little bit bigger. And there is a max line. Well, I guess you can see that right there. So filled that with water, putting that cap. All right, there we go. I don't know what the deal is with that. All right, so we have the on-off button. And then you can see that it lights up and that it does have that mist coming out. It's kind of hard to see, but if you can see that mist, it's very fine mist. So this one will last for 10 minutes. And that's a nice thing, that it does last longer. I have tried this out and I find that you can get about 3 to 4 complete cycles using that 10-minute long misting function. You see it's a bit more lit up right there. But I wanted you to hear the sound. All right, so this one does last about 10 minutes. It also suggests 1 to 3 drops of essential oil in this. You can turn it off in the middle of that 10-minute cycle if you would like. Can you hear that noise? Like, I don't know. Maybe just compared to the other ones, it's a little bit noisier than the other 2 options. Also, this one is a bit top heavy. If you see the design, it's a little bit more narrow on the base and just a little bit more top heavy. So I feel that it's not very stable. If you put this someplace where it could accidentally be knocked over easily, it might not be the best choice for you. We have the Guru Nanda Waterless Essential Oil Diffuser. This is the packaging. This is what it is going to look like. You got the on-off button right there, and then it plugs in to the wall, and you can change it to either direction that you want. Also comes with a small little guidebook, and this is a drip, what was it called? Dripper plug remover. So that's what that is. The Guru Nanda one does have a switch, so you turn it as to the size of your essential oil bottle. And so I'm not going to show this one in action because I have used this several times. I'm not a fan, and it gets messy and quite expensive to use it. But I think it serves its purpose for some people. So I'm going to leave this in the diffuser review. So you take the top off, and then inside you're going to be inserting the bottle. The thing is that you need to use this item in order to take off the top of the bottle and then put it in there. So that can obviously use a lot of essential oils. I feel like it uses more essential oils than just putting a few drops in a diffuser. Also, you can use a large one or a small one. So this is 30 milliliters, and I can't even see that. Is that 10? Honestly, I can't see. So Eden's Garden is my preferred essential oil brand. That's why I'm showing Eden's Garden brand. So with this big one, the 30 milliliter, they state that you can use the entire bottle and it'll last for 30 days. That is on an 8 hours on, 16 hours off function. You'll probably get about half of that amount if you use a bottle that's half that size. I just find it to be very messy. I like being able to add just a few drops in to a diffuser rather than having to commit to an entire bottle that's like just one thing, like one scent or one blend, something like that. So you would take that top off. You would screw this on top of the bottle, turn it upside down, put this back on, and then turn it on. Once it's in that on function, it'll run for 8 hours on and then 16 hours off for up to 30 days. So that's great if you want to set it and forget it. You can turn it off manually if you want to stop it, but just keep in mind it's going to be 8 hours of constant diffusion. This is a waterless diffuser, so a lot of people like that option that is not diluted. To me, it's just a little bit bulky, a little bit messy, and a little bit more expense and less customization than I like. So these are the travel essential oil diffusers that I recommend. The pros of the Guru Nanda one is that you don't have to add water, and it is going to be continuous, which is great. The negative aspects of it is that it is larger than the other two, and you do have to have an electrical input for it. It is definitely not an off-grid thing, and it has to be with an electrical outlet, where the other two are easily moved. Now, the Eden's Garden one, the positives are that it is really small. This could be put in your purse if you'd like. It's really easy to pack. It's also noise-free. There's hardly any noise that is used or that you can hear with this one. However, the big negative of this one is that it is only 60 seconds. And that is just not a very long time in order to be diffusing an essential oil. Honestly, at that point, I feel like it's more just like a mister rather than a diffuser. So that is not something that I like about that one because of that 60-second interval that it has. Now, the plant therapy one, the pros are that it is a little bit longer at 10 minutes long. That is a decent amount of time in order to be diffusing an essential oil. It does have a little bit larger capacity than this one. I don't like that this one is very top heavy. The design is just a little awkward where it's narrow at the base and then gets a little bit larger. I also don't like the humming noise with this. It's not very loud, but it is definitely distinguishable if it is, if you're someplace quiet, you do hear that little sound. The good thing about both of these, though, is that you can use them off-grid, so to speak. So you can charge them and use them wherever. You don't have to be by an electrical outlet. These might be great for like RVing, for camping, if you want a diffuser with you, especially like with a citronella essential oil for bugs. I will put links to all three of these in the description below. Go ahead and check those out. And if you have an essential oil diffuser that you use when traveling, please let me know in the comments.